In a market as fast-moving and loud as Dubai, it's so easy to get distracted. With record-breaking launches, massive advertising budgets, and institutional money pouring into master plans, the focus has quietly shifted. What was once about quality and potential has become about volume and velocity. But here's the thing. Over nearly a decade in real estate, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in this period was causation doesn't mean correlation. Just because an area shows high sales volume doesn't mean it's the best place to buy. Sometimes half of the data that you're seeing is just noise, and it doesn't really show the story behind the volume, the timing, the value, and the upside. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 areas that I truly believe in. It's worth investing today and now. Number 1, based on prime locations, strong entry pricing, healthy rental yields, and the most room for real capital appreciation. Let's start with Meydan. At a glance, most of people knows Meydan as the horse tracking race or maybe just another part of the MBR city. But you're missing the bigger picture here. Meydan sits minutes away from the downtown, La Mer Beach, Business Bay, and even Dubai Mall. It's surrounded by the city's most major routes, Wasl Road, Al Khair Road, and Al Ain Road, and still has a breathing room for green areas. Now let's be more specific. Meydan Horizon is the real opportunity here. It's one of only 2 locations where you can get the best view in Dubai. It's a view that literally starts with green, goes to blue, and ends with the full downtown skyline. I'm talking about a direct first-row views to the UNESCO-protected Flamingo Reserve, stretching over the creek, blending into the canal with Burj Khalifa view and the downtown caping at the horizon. And the infrastructure is coming fast. A new metro station is just confirmed and under development. That's huge for both rental demand and long-term appreciation. Plus, this isn't a private developer doing their own thing, it's led by Dubai Holding, the same government developer that introduced the Crystal Lagoons concept in District 1. And now in Meydan Horizon, they are doing it again. But this time, it's swimmable, kayakable, and it focuses more on the outdoor lifestyle. There's parks and more strong family-oriented angle. Here's another key point. Meydan is one of the only districts close to the downtown that offers both low-rise and mid-rise living. And now even previously leasehold parts of Sheba are opening up to be freehold, and that's a very important signal. So what about the prices? You're looking to start price of around 1.4 million dirhams for 1 bedrooms. And remember, we're talking about Meydan, and Meydan offers one of the largest layouts per square foot in all Dubai. So between views, pricing and proximity, and government backing, Meydan Horizon is by far one of the best underpriced prime districts in the entire city. Number 2, Jumeirah Garden City. Now, let's talk about the most dynamic location in Dubai today, JGC, Jumeirah Garden City. And when I say dynamic, I mean the full reset is happening right now. The concept, the market identity, and the design language, and the ownership structure, it's all changing. It's a neighborhood rebirth in real time, and it's happening in flash. What used to be mostly leasehold, low-rise area nearest Satwa now is becoming the downtown first low-rise, walkable, freehold residential district. We're talking just minutes away from the Sheikh Road, the City Walk, and the Metro, Jumeirah Beach, and the downtown. But without the density or the high-rise. Government regulations in this area limits old projects to develop G+7, which is 7 floors building. And that means the area is being shaped into Dubai's only central district with a low-rise luxury zone. The entire place is shifting every few weeks, and you can see new roads, green parks and boutique buildings, clean facades, and all pointing towards sustainable human-scale living. And here's a power move. These properties are designed for all 3 strategies: short-term rentals, annual leasing, and resale, of course, because the area has an extremely high liquidity and units are flipping fast. Jumeirah Garden City is challenging the very idea that real estate is a slow asset. This location has one of the most liquid properties I've seen yet in Dubai since years. So what is coming currently there is what I call the new era living. Low-rise building with high-quality interiors, rooftop amenities like pools and gyms and lounges, and stylish designs. Prices for these 1 bedrooms that goes around 700 square foot is around 1.5 million dirhams. And that's for high-end, low-rise freehold living, the first of its kind near the downtown. If you're looking for well-rounded, future-proof investment that can serve short lets, long lets, and capital appreciation, this is the one. Number 3, Dubai Islands. Two connected areas that are quietly becoming the next chapter of Dubai's seafront evolution. Now, while we know all the big names for the beachfront living in Dubai like the Balm Jumeirah, Emaar Beachfront, the JBR, Lamer, they're all iconic but also expensive and largely built out. Dubai Island, that's Nahil's next big coastal vision. 5 interconnected islands designed for resorts, wellness living, low-rise beachfront homes and marinas. All is going to be linked by newly completed bridges and new highways. It's also apart from the Plul Metro line extension that is expected to connect by the early 2030s. Right next to it sits the Maritime City, a rare triangle-shaped peninsula between the downtown, Port Rashid and the Gulf. Now, let's look for the numbers. Balm Jumeirah is starting around 3,000 to 5,000 price per square foot. That's for the middle-sized property. Emaar Beachfront around 3,500 to 4,200. Lamer is around 3,600 to 6,000, and JBR 2,300 to 3,000. In Dubai Island, it starts as low as 1,500, and in the Maritime City, it could start as low as 1,400. You're getting 30 to 50% below what you would have paid anywhere else close to the waters. And there is, in fact, newer, quieter, and planned for the next generation for Dubai beachfront living. Early investors here are already starting to see some returns. Rental yields in Dubai Islands are averaging around 7 to 9% net. That's outperforming big time the 4 to 6% seen in the more structured beachfront areas. And with more and more projects coming to the coastal line of the country, the momentum is building fast. And what makes it stand out is the scale and the openness. Wider beaches, low to mid-rise development, public waterfronts and bike tracks, green spaces, and community-first design. This is a modern beachfront living with room to grow, both for the lifestyle and for the value. So if you want the Dubai coastal lifestyle without the Balm Jumeirah price tag and with much more on the upside is left, both Dubai Islands and the Maritime City are exactly where the smart money is moving. There you go. These are the top 3 picks for 2025, not just based on hype or launch volume, but actually built on location, timing, design, and the long-term potential. Dubai market will always have noise, but clarity and timing are what separates the investors from the speculators. And these 3 areas, they are not just places to buy, they are the places to win.